We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Scariest name for a babysitting service. Ooh. You're all going to write 2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to seek our fortune at the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Oh, it's a doozy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Just running out the clock now. That had more ups and downs than a roller coaster. Our next matchup. Someone got babysitting served. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. Ran away with that one. Any prediction winners just made a killing. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. That scares, baby! Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Talk about a rivalry. These two competitors have been at each other's necks all week. The lead keeps changing hands. Back and forth they went. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. We're just one match away from our finals. Both of these answers are coming into this matchup with a lot of momentum. A real tug of war. This one's looking over. A real tug of war there. And now we finally decide, what is the scariest name for a babysitting service? This one seems like it's over before it's done. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Name any classic book. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Book that would improve the most by adding a few vampires. Personally, I think every book could be improved by adding vampires, even if it already has a lot of vampires. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Up first, two Titans squaring off. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. Right at the buzzer! Next up, I am on the edge of my seat. Just running out the clock now. This answer's got fangs! The Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. Oh, split vote! Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer! That tie went bye-bye. Finally, we can go on with our lives. And now, our last two contenders face off. Potential winner starts to emerge. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. The tie is broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. The creatures of the night are loving that one. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. Two answers battle-tested with tough first-round matchups. You will not be denied. This final matchup will determine what book would improve the most by adding some vampires? Moving into overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. That win's gotta feel good. Let's take another peek at the scoreboard. And now, for the bracket you've all been waiting for, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name something an insanely rich person probably owns. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Best thing to give out is party favors. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Time to get it on. These answers faced off last year, but will the results be the same? Get out of the way! Moving on to our next matchup. This is why we do this, folks. A regular juggernaut. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. Great goulash! It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Could this be a blowout? They left it all out on the field. Time for a title change. Most bitterly ironic thing to still have after you've lost everything else. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. We've got overtime! Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. It's always Christmas somewhere! This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. Moving into overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. I'm going to miss the tie times. One more change. Best item to plate in gold and wearing a chain around your neck. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. They brought their A-game today. But who walked away with the top score?
You